Walking home, going to the train station, stopping for an extra 5 minutes just to grab something to eat, a quick snack. It never once crossed my mind that I would run into you today. At first I was a bit confused, seeing you stand across the hall, the room filled with people I've never seen before, but you I've seen before. Maybe your hair has changed. It's a different color now. You grew it out a bit. It's no longer the short little bangs you used to have. The way you dress has changed as well. Even the way you stand. You no longer hunch your shoulders over. You stand proud. Almost every known detail of you has changed. Yet, seeing you in a room filled of dozens of people, you are the only one I recognize. Even if nothing was the way that it were, I still recognized you. Maybe my eyes did not, but my soul did. Every inch of my body recognized you. I didn't just know it was you. I felt it was you. I don't know why I stopped. I don't know why I hesitated. I don't know what caused me to just stand there with a blank look on my face. I wanted to say your name. I wanted to call out to you. I wanted to tell you, please, look at me again. I wanted you to recognize me. I wanted you to remember me the way I remembered you. I know I changed as well. My hair is a lot curlier now. I'm a bit more beefed up. I grew a couple of inches. Is that important? Would you prefer if I was taller? Would you prefer if my hair was more neat? Am I wearing something appropriate? Oh God, my thoughts just ran and ran. And before I knew it, you were slowly drifting away from me again. I couldn't allow that. I didn't want that. I didn't want to watch you walk away. Not again. Not after I did not have the courage to call after you all those years ago. Not after I buried everything that I had and let you walk away. Not after I gave up because I was too much of a coward to tell you what I wanted to tell you, to express to you how I felt. But then, like a ringing pain, a gut-wrenching hit, feeling as if every nerve in my body screamed out for help. My world came crumbling down almost as soon as it opened back up. I watched as that other person came up to you. I watched as that other person wrapped their arms around you. I watched as your face brightened up. I watched as that smile that I once saw myself now cast it down on someone else. I didn't know whether to scream, whether to cry, whether to run, to hide my face, to close my eyes. But I knew in that moment I wanted to be anywhere but here. So I hid myself. I turned my back. I faced the opposite way. But despite all the noise around us, despite the moving people, the moving parts, the train, the sirens, despite everything, I heard your voice clearly. I heard the laugh that you made, that soft rumble in your voice. I heard as you say their name. You didn't change. You haven't changed. That gentle nature you have. The way you form your words. The way you're slow but gentle, articulate. The way you say exactly what you mean to say, exactly how you mean to say it. The memories of back then come rushing in. I remember the butterflies you gave me. I remember the smile I had on my face for days on end, weeks on end, months on end. Until this date, years on end. I had told myself that I missed my opportunity back then. But it's okay because I'd never see you again. It's okay we'd never cross paths. It's okay because I will never have to face these emotions. But there you are. Not 10 feet away from me. With someone living the life that I dreamt of. Someone holding you close the way that I wanted to. Someone laughing with you the way that I wish I could. Someone feeling the warmth of your touch. The safety of your embrace. The welcoming of your presence. Just as I thought. Just as I believed. Just as I felt. That I can face these emotions, that I can face this moment, that I can come up to you, that I can right the wrongs of past, that I can change our destiny, that I can change the way that we are. I had to swallow that pill yet again. This was not an opportunity to remind myself that maybe I can change. No, this was an opportunity to remind myself that I had failed. That I had failed to express my feelings for you then, and now you are out of my reach. And even if I love you, and even if I were to go up to you and tell you how I felt, even if I were to go and exclaim to you exactly how you make me feel, I'm not doing that for me. I'm not doing that for you. I am doing that out of pure selfishness. One last time, I turned around. One last time, I glanced at you. One last time, I listened to your laugh. I listened to your voice. For one last time, I held on to the version of you that I loved. And in that moment, a part of me died, but a part of me was set free. And on that day, I spoke to you without whispering one word to you. On that day, I said things to you that I wish I could, but I didn't. On that day, I sent you a message that only your soul can hear. On that day, I told you how much you meant to me. I told you how much your moment of kindness truly saved me. On that day, I cried in your arms, and that day I was yours, and you were mine. And on that day, I made peace. And this is how we were going to be. Now, and forever always.